MSMS community, and welcome to the 2021 Virtual Blue Letter Celebration. This event is set aside to honor and celebrate our scholar athletes. It takes a great deal of discipline, time management, and commitment to balance being a scholar in the classroom and performing as an athlete. Last year, our athletic season was cut short due to the global pandemic. We spent countless hours brainstorming and contemplating how we could successfully, but most importantly, safely carry out our athletic program for this school year. I am proud to say that we were able to offer all 5 of our MHSAA sports this year. Although we had to make many changes to the execution of the processes, we were able to make it happen for our scholar athletes. Many thanks to our coaches, staff, MUW, and the rest of the administration for the continued support of our programs. Today, we recognize and celebrate all of our student athletes who participated in varsity sports for the 2020-2021 academic year. First, we will have Coach Brian Burns to recognize our track and field and our cross-country team.
Hi, I'm Coach Brian Burns, and for the 2020 cross-country season, I was glad to be the coach for the second year that we've been doing this. And we brought back some seniors who had the opportunity to run at the state meets. Our entire roster included Trevor Allen, Colby Brown, Luke Bowles, Blake Cheater, Hunter Chun, Dylan Griffith, Matthew Dunn, Bryce Harrison, Raid Kabir, Carter Miller, Cameron Wright, Chingun Sot-Erding, Fiona Dawes, Gabriella Jackson, Haley Manning, Skylar Nichols, Vidi Patel, Jillian Snodgrass, Jaden Wesley, Kennedy Willis, and Taylor Wapiski. Our most valuable players were Bryce Harrison and Skylar Nichols, who were also team captains. Our most spirited player was Luke Bowles. The 2021 track and field team had its first full season, although we were not all able to practice together. Nevertheless, the team did well and went to the state meet. Our roster included Camille Newman, Haley Manning, Mabry Woods, Taylor Wapiski, Molly Mosley, Luke Bowles, Hunter Chun, Micah Dees, Matthew Dunn, Bryce Harrison, Andrew Ignatius, Tucker Joden, Everett Miller, Neil Sanapera, Will Shy, and Chingun Sot-Erding. Our most valuable players were Haley Manning and Bryce Harrison. Bryce Harrison placed second in the state 2A division in the 3,200 meter run, third in the 1,600 meter run, and third in the 800 meter run. Haley Manning placed first in discus. Our most spirited award goes to Camille Newman.
At this time, we want to take time to recognize the 2020 swim team, coached by Mr. Chris Chain. Coach Chain is a certified swim coach with over 2 decades of coaching experience. We are honored to have him lead our swim team. Help me in welcoming Coach Chris Chain.
Hello, my name is Chris Chain. I'm the MSMS swim coach. We had a good season this season. My swimmers this season for the 2021 season were Thomas Crook, Andrew Yu, Michael Liu, Matthew Dunn, Jessica Yan, Mill Newman, and Mabry Woods. They all had a great season. We were, with the COVID, we were not able to meet as much as we wanted to get in as much practice, but when we went to the meets, they all did very well. They all actually improved on all their times from last year, which was great. So we had I feel like we had a really good season for the limited time that we had this year. So very proud of all of the swimmers that came. I know I'll have some of them coming back this season, and can't wait to get them back in the pool and we be normal and going to the swim meets. We didn't know we were going to have a season at first, but I know Lucas and the people over in Tupelo worked really hard to get it so that we could come to the pool and be able to have one venue to go to instead of all over the state. So that worked out really well for us. We gave out awards. We have a Most Improved Award, and the swimmer was there last year, and he really showed me that he really wanted to learn and really wanted to improve well, and that's Matthew Dunn, and he did in the 50 free. I think overall from the 2 years or 3 years that I had him, he's improved 10 seconds on the 50 free, and that's a lot of time to improve on just a 50-yard free. So congratulations to Matthew Dunn on being my most improved swimmer. We had two swimmers that were MVP, most valuable swimmer, or MVS, most valuable swimmer, and we had a girl and a boy. Jessica Yan was my most valuable swimmer for the girls. She actually placed in North State and got first in in one event, North State, and then went to state. And actually, she swam the 50, the 100 breast, and the 200 free in those events, and she got second and third in that. So we're very proud of Jessica, and I can't wait till next year because I think we can get a first out of Jessica next year at state. So I'm looking forward to that. She improved her times from what she had done previously in club swimming, and I was very proud of her, and I think she was very excited at the end of the season how well she did. So congratulations to Jessica. Also, we have for our most improved, our most valuable player, or valuable swimmer, boy, it was Andrew Yu, and we were there on the deck, and he was up for the 50 free, and he took off like a jet airplane, and I thought he was going to win the 50 free. He just, right at the end, he gave up a little bit, and I think he came in second or third in the 50 free. Also in the 100 breast, he did really well in that event as well. I think he actually placed top 4 in that, and so very proud of him as well. I think he's coming back next year as well as Jessica. So I'm looking forward to my two top swimmers this year, my two most valuable swimmers, coming back and enjoying the 21-22 season this year. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the deck.
At this time, I would like to welcome Coach Chuck Yarbrough to recognize our girls soccer team.
Hi, I'm Chuck Yarbrough. I'm the head coach of the Blue Waves girls soccer team, and I wanted to congratulate all of our players on an outstanding season under the most difficult of conditions. This year we had a interesting season. It was a hybrid, so to speak. We did have a winning record, which I'm very proud of. We were 5-3 on the season, finished third in our district in what is easily the most difficult district in the state of Mississippi. Both of the North Half finalists were the number 1, number 2 teams of our district, and the eventual state champion came out of our district as well. This year we struggled with a big break in the middle of the year, and I'm very pleased and proud of both the senior and junior leadership throughout the season. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and recognize all of the players on the team, and then we'll announce a few special awards. First of all, for the team captains this year were Amanda Anderson and Ashley Mangus. Other players included Mackenzie Pitts, Karina Patel, Vidi Patel, Logan Hardy, Zoe Devisos, Stephanie Russell, Madison Johnson, Gabrielle Jackson, Taylor Wapiski, Destiny Van, Mabry Woods, Jordan Thompson, Wesley McMurray, Lauren Rutherford, Elena Eaton, Carlene Dang, Jaden Wesley, Lainey Etheridge, Haley Manning, Lauren Hood, Carolina Graham, Jasmine Van Velkenberg, Camille Newman, Ashley Breland, Zaria Cooper, and Mackenzie Knight. It was a great year, and everybody worked hard to become the best they could be. This year, we have 3 awards for outstanding performance on the field and in practice. This year, our most valuable defensive player is senior Carlene Dang. Our most valuable offensive player was also our leading scorer this season. That was junior Madison Johnson. And last, but certainly not least, our most valuable player. This was the most difficult of seasons, as I've already said, and it takes real leadership to get through a tough season. And this year, we had to turn to a senior who was elevated to the role of captain because she was on campus and local and willing to lead. And consequently, Ashley Mangus is our most valuable player this year. Congratulations to everybody for a great year.
We will now recognize our boys soccer team. This year, we welcome first-year head coach Armando Layla. Coach Armando brought a wealth of knowledge and experience to this team. He is a former player and has coached in the local soccer league here in Columbus, Mississippi. Please welcome Coach Armando Layla.
Hi everyone. It's been a pleasure and an honor for me to start coaching the MSMS soccer team. If we were going to talk about our season and we will go by the numbers, I think we have a good case. We ended up with a 4-3 record. We made it to playoffs, and if I can remember well, we lost at least 2 clean sheets in our games. So going by the strict numbers, I think it was a really good season. But more than that, and which is more important at this level, is that we ended up with a very solid team, with a very strong group of players, and I would say with a really good group of friends also, that help each other improve, that help each other give their best in practices, give their best during games. It was very easy for me during this season to get the team together, to get the team to do a good job, because everyone was every time willing to do the effort, willing to help the ones that were learning, the ones that were at the best level were willing to share, willing to play for the team. I was impressed with the selflessness of a lot of our players and the willingness to help, the willingness to help each other. I would like to recognize the following for their participation in soccer this season: Chin Sok Pene, Trevor Allen, Nathan Legner, William Shire, Anton Anahu, Caleb McConaughey, Nicholas Jedgers, Hunter Chung, Jesse Tran, Matthew Cates, Christopher Moody, Raif Kabir, Ezekiel Pulido, David Yellick, Cameron Wright, Carter Miller, Hayden Anderson, Connor Davis, Jeremiah Hunt, Matthew Dunn, Neil Sanipara, and Andrew Ignatius. Now, as part of this closing event, I've had to make a set of extremely difficult decisions, and we'll disclose our top selections for the three different categories. To recognize our most outstanding offensive player of the season, we have Nicolas Gilchrist. He showed a lot of skills, a lot of will, a lot of leadership, and he was always ready to help his teammates and to make a big difference when we were at the field. And I think as a junior in the team, he did a really good job. I think you agree with me that he was a very, very good, very important part of the team. Our most outstanding defensive player of this season is Nathan Lake. As a goalkeeper, he kept the team. I'm sure that you, just like me, you felt safe and confident so many times thanks to Nathan. He was also a really good leader. He showed his experience. He helped the team, and he had to play on the field. He did it really well. But of course, in a good team, so we'll always start with a good team. So that's our most outstanding defender. And finally, to recognize our most valuable player of the season, we have Trevor Allen. Trevor, he also proved that he is a really good leader, whether it's on soccer or in life. He has really good skills, he has really good personality. He helped the team. His presence was very noticeable, whether on the field, during a game, during practices. He helped everybody on the team, he helped me. And he represents very well what we want from the players of a program like the MSMS. Congratulations to everyone, and I hope you continue playing soccer and you continue enjoying the sport.
Now we will recognize our 2020-21 Blue Wave tennis team, coached by Mr. and Mrs. Troy and Tanya King. Mr. and Mrs. King are in their inaugural season at MSMS and have already accomplished so much in building our tennis team. Help me in welcoming Coach Troy King.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Coach King, the tennis coach of MSMS, and my wife is my assistant, who's not here right now. I'm gonna start off and talk about me and my wife first coming to MSMS. We haven't coached in a while. We had gave it up for a while and took a break. But when I came to MSMS and the team that we had, the players that we had, it showed us that how much we love the game, how much we miss the game. First of all, we had a great year. As a matter of fact, we had an unexpected year that we didn't see coming. But the hard work and the dedication that the kids put into the game and the practice, we had a miraculous year. It's a year that it's hard to come by. And the reason I say that is because you got a group of kids that never played with each other. They just met each other when they came on campus, even the seniors and juniors, and the camaraderie that they put together off and on the court that made this team great. So I am so proud to be the coach of MSMS, and I'm proud of the job that the players that they did. First of all, as a team, we were one win away from going to the state. We just needed one win to go to state as a team. That would have been great, but like I told you, we came so far. We were so close at the door, but we had a great year. And I'd like to thank Henry Sanders, Peyton Anderson, Joshua Murphy, Nathan. I'd like to thank you guys first because y'all didn't get the playing time that I thought y'all should have gotten but we had so many players, but y'all still came to practice. Y'all still dedicated. Y'all came every day and y'all still work hard. I appreciate y'all guys. I appreciate the dedication that y'all did, and I appreciate the support even when playoff came and district came and y'all weren't able to play, but y'all were still there and y'all still came to the home games to still support. thank y'all guys for that, and I hope that whatever y'all endeavors or in the future, y'all have a good future. To talk about the rest of the players, I'll talk about my girls double, Katie and Avery. They had a great year. They didn't start off the year playing together, but once they got together, they did real good. I want to commend Avery. Never played tennis before, never swum a racket, so she really got thrown out there with the wolves, and she did great. I appreciate what you did, Avery, and hopefully the senior season, you'll have a great one. And Kate, I ask so much of you and the things that you did, and even though you was teammates, you still hung in there, you still did good. And my other girls double, Bailey and Destiny, and y'all had a great year. They made it all the way to state. They made it to the quarterfinals, and that was very impressive. Destiny never played tennis or played on a team before, and she come a long way. And Bailey, she haven't played in 3 or 4 years, so she had to dust the rust off a little bit. And I think it was miraculous what they did and made it to the quarterfinals of state. And our board double, Michael and Shanae, y'all had a great year. Y'all did good in the district. Just came short a little bit, but y'all were undefeated through the year until we got in the district. And y'all had a great year, guys, and appreciate your hard work. And Samson, our single player, he went all the way to state. He lost also in the quarterfinals and beat it. Patel, she did real good. Matter of fact, she made it to the finals in the state. Her and Sam, they worked real hard in playing singles, and I appreciate the hard work that they did. Now we have, and I want to thank my wife for all that she done, but I want to give a special thanks to Coach Scott. The work that she put in, and just accepted me and my wife and make the transition easy for us to come to MSN. You know, sometimes people's not in the spotlight, they be working behind the scene, and she one of the ones that worked behind the scene, and all the hard work she did, and getting the kids together, driving the bus, getting the food together, and giving me and my wife some tips, telling about some of the players that we didn't know, the senior players. So I appreciate Coach Scott. I just want to let her know that we never looked over her, we respect her, and I thank her for respecting me and my wife as being coach. So in order to make a team work as a family, everybody got to play their part, and everybody got to be respectful of each other. And I appreciate Coach Scott for all she have done. With all that said, now I'm going to come to the award part. We got 3 awards to give away. It was a hard decision, but our most valuable player girl is Bailey Wilson. Bailey, she put in the hard work. We got so much of Bailey when she got on the court. No matter what we asked her to do, the only thing she just smiled and said, I got it, coach, I got it, coach. She never said nothing else. She never, even when she was down, or even when things weren't going her way. Bailey still hung tough. Bailey, I appreciate everything you did. I appreciate the sacrifice that you did, even when the things weren't going your way, or even when going your way on the court. You are our most valuable girl player. Our most valuable boy player is Thomas Hardy Cook. Cook, there's so much I can say about you. The charisma, the attitude you had on the court. You are one of the best players that I ever coached. And the respect that you showed to me as being a coach, and listen to me when you are a good player and still missing some parts, but you allow somebody to show you those parts, it makes you a better player. No matter what we asked you to do on the court, you did it. You carried the team, you carried the double. I appreciate what you did. And the most spiritual player is Beatty Patel. Beatty, once again, I can say so much about you. The spirit you have on the court, the spirit when you come to practice, you come right there, jumping in, do what you have to do. And I also like to thank Sam Hill and Knight, mixed doubles. I say y'all for last because y'all got together in the last minute. And Sam, you improved so much in the last 3 or 4 games. Y'all came a long way, and I thank for everything that y'all have done. But most of all, I'd like to thank MSMS for allowing me and my wife to be coaches at this school, and hopefully the following year that we can do better next year than we did this year. Hope our seniors have a great year, whatever y'all endeavors are. Hope y'all do good in it. But one thing I'm gonna say to all the seniors, don't let the world dictate you. You dictate the world on what you wanna be. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Valeria Scott, Student Activities Coordinator. This is the moment that you've all been waiting for. Each year, we recognize 2 athletes that have been actively involved in athletics, academics, and have gone above and beyond to motivate and encourage their peers. No matter what sport, these 2 individuals created an environment amongst their teams that cultivated a winning mentality. During the year of COVID-19, it was difficult to maintain a sense of normalcy. But these 2 award recipients made the year very special for their teams. I am especially proud of how they were committed to the sport that they played. Our first recipient, Camille Newman. Exceptional athlete, Camille went above and beyond in the sports that she participated in. Last but not least, Matthew Don. Matthew participated in cross country, soccer, swim, and track. Matthew was a very hard and determined athlete. Always was there for his team. I would like to add, I really do appreciate everything for the past 2 years that you have done for our program. Your hard work and dedication has shown. Thanks again for everyone that participated in 2021 school year.
Each year, the Mississippi High School Activities Association recognizes the top scholar athletes from across the state from each district. This year, we nominated 2 Lindy Callahan scholar athletes, and they were Cameron Wright and Carlene Day. It is with great excitement that I announce Cameron Wright as the District 4 Lindy Callahan Scholar Athlete. He will receive a $1,500 scholarship to assist in his pursuit of higher education. Cameron was one of 12 student athletes from across the state to receive such honor. We are so proud of you and your dedication to the classroom and your commitment to sports. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our parents, administrators, staff, and especially our students for making this athletic program a success this season. We could not have done it without each of you. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.